Hey guys, happy Friday. This has been an exceptionally trying week with two tropical storms and a hurricane in our Gulf this past week, and I consider ourselves very lucky here in this area where I live because we were spared. Not so for west of us here on the border, Texas-Louisiana border. That area was devastated, and still the damage is not really clear how extensive it was, but my heart goes out to these people and hope that they can restore, rebuild, repair, and learn to love life again. It has been a crazy week, so I thought I would treat myself to something that I usually only buy about once or twice a year at the most, and that would be cognac. If I'm not drinking wine and I want a nice spirit, something that is enjoyable and warm and inviting and just so good, I want cognac. Okay? Cognac is a type of brandy that can only be grown in France, in the Cognac area. They have certain grapes they have to use. They have to go by strict rules, which most of the wines that are grown in France do go by this very strict rules. Number one, they have to be grown in the region of which they're named. So, case in point, Champagne. It's in Champagne, France. You know, Chateauneuf-du-Pape, one of my favorite wines. It's in Chateauneuf-du-Pape, France. Hello. Okay, you get the idea, right? Okay. 90% of cognac has to be made from specific grapes. It is white wine. This wine is not something that you normally would drink. I don't think it's a pleasant drink. And so the story goes that some Dutch settlers in the 16th century or something like that came over to buy some other shit, salt and wood and I don't know, some other stuff. And they wanted to bring their wine back, but they couldn't, bring it back safely and have it drinkable. They distilled it once, and that turned into something they call it means water of life. It's Dutch. It says it's eau de vie, and it's basically, I think, fruit wine or some shit. I don't know. I'm sure it doesn't taste all that great, but maybe it does. I have never had just straight out eau de vie, okay, without it turning into something else. So a second sterilization, second time you distill it, it becomes finer and more elegant, and it's a better product. And they discovered brandy. That's right. White grapes of a certain varieties are going to be cognac in the cognac region. Others are brandy, and brandy can be, I think it can be any kind of fruit or any kind of crazy shit. I don't know. I don't care, because I like my cognac, okay? That's all I care about. So the grapes, 90% of the grapes, the white grapes have to be certain varietals, and it's Uni Blanc is one of them, Faux Blanc or some shit, and Colombar. Those are the three grapes that I'm sure I'm totally destroying the names, and I don't speak French, but those are the three, and that 90% has to come from that, and 10% comes from some other grapes in that region of cognac, which is like southwest France. Okay. Also, I just found this out, but the cognac grapes that are mixed and blended together are going to be from different vintages or different years. So you may have one grape that comes from another area and another one here that comes from another area, and they're different ages. So when you put these and bottle this, it's going to, which by the way, it's going to be aged in French oak, duh, okay, for at least 2 years. You take this and you're going to have different ages of the years of the grapes, and what they go by on the bottle is going to be, they're going to take the youngest year. So 2 years, it has to be at least, you know, aged 2 years, and that would be VS, which is very special. That's how they rate it. VSOP, which is very superior something. I'm supposed to know this. Oh, pale or something. And XO is extra old. Shit, I don't know. Something like that. Google it. Anyway, I usually drink the VSOP. Today I'm going to try. Actually, I've already tried it, but it's my second time. I usually treat myself at Christmas time because this was $122 for the bottle. But unlike a bottle of wine, I can drink on this for several months if I'm lucky. Well, I might finish it sooner, but don't be judging me. Okay, it's a Hennessy. I know you guys out there have heard of Hennessy. Come on, Hennessy. And it's a master blenders, so it's special. It's some fancy, you know, maker has come up with this, and took probably, you know, ages and ages to figure out the right blend. And it's number 3. It's selection number 3. I've had number 1 and I've had number 2, and I've actually had the number 3 before, but this is a new bottle. Just got it today. And it is, you know, respectfully 43% alcohol. Not too shabby. Okay. The other thing that you may have come across, maybe you haven't, is the idea that you can have usually your cognac in such a glass as this. It's like a balloon glass. There's some talk now about it. You see this in the background? I'm redoing my living room and there's shit everywhere, okay? The couch looks lovely. It's beautiful. I have no curtains, no rug. I mean, everything's just in shambles. But, okay, so that's a piece of my my trim that needs to be redone. Whatever. Don't worry about it. You don't have to think about that. That's my problem. So, back to the balloon glass. That was once thought, you know, this is a brandy glass, this is, you know, cognac, this is what you want to use. Well, the opening on this one isn't too terribly bad, but some of them go in a whole lot, and they say that that's not the best, the ideal glass, because when you smell, you may get concentrated alcohol smell more than the nuances of the actual elixir. So they're suggesting a tulip-shaped glass. Well, I don't have a tulip-shaped glass. Wine glasses can suffice. And this is like a basically as tulip shape as I'm gonna get. So the rim doesn't go in as much. So it's more open, so you can get the nuances of the aromas. I also have a cocktail glass. One of my favorite ways to partake in this is to, gotta go to my freezer. I'm going to get one of these little, I'm gonna get one of these little ices. Well, it's not so little. I like my ice to be kind of big. So you can take this out and have basically circular. Okay, it's a half-ass circle. It's an ice, half circle ice. Okay, so voila. I'm now ready to pour my cognac over this. So I'm gonna try the 3 different ways here that I can enjoy this. So you see what we got? Let me turn the table around. It's my bottle. Oh, there's all my shit in the back. There's my bottle and, you know, the different glasses. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna do this. First of all, I I did take the top off. And am I gonna do this with, am I gonna do this with my thumb? Oh fuck no, I can't. Hello. Okay, let's try this. Pop. Okay, you definitely want to get a smell. You definitely want to smell this. Okay, we have the tulip shaped glass. That is not, there we go. Tulip, oh, tulip. Boy, if I drink all three of these, I'm gonna be pretty happy. All right, now we have the balloon shaped, and my favorite, but you can't see because who cares? I'm pouring just a tad, okay, just a little bit over the ice. See, you don't want it, you don't want to make it swim there too much, but all right. Oh, that's beautiful shit. Oh, that's some beautiful shit right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? My little babies. My babies. All my little cognac babies. Okay. Let's try the traditional one first. I'm going on 12 minutes here. I guess you're bored if you're still listening. Okay. Oh, shit. I just did what you're not supposed to do. I swished. You want to swish the fuck out of wine, but you really don't want to swish cognac because, oh yeah, I released all that alcohol. That alcohol is like, what in your face? Okay, let's not try that one first. Let's get the half-ass tulip shape one. I did not swish. Did not swish. Okay, let's see what this is gonna show me here. Oh. Man, there's some great stuff going on. Vanilla, hazelnut, shoot. Oh, it's really hard to describe this. It is just happiness in a glass. I'm ready to taste this stuff. It's been too long. I've been talking too long, and I need to just do it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is amazing. Okay, that's really good. Oh, it has a great finish on the back of my palate. It's dancing around. There's a lot of cedar, maybe a little bit of, oh man, so hard to really describe this. Vanilla bean, almost no maple, but not really maple, like a burnt maple. No, geez, this stuff is really hard to describe. It really is, because I don't drink it often enough for me to develop those. Okay, let's just face it, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, let's try the traditional one. I mean, why not? I smell the alcohol in this one. Oh, buttery. A little woodsy, a little buttery. Hazelnut's a good, it's nutty. It's nutty. It's got that nuttiness going on that I love. And man, it's warming up my throat. It's warming up my heart. It's warming up my belly. I'm just feeling all nice and warm. And I think that's why I like sometimes to put that little ice. So I'm gonna try the cocktail in the cocktail glass, my cocktail glass. Try my cognac in there with the little ice, because y'all, it's hot, it's summer, so a lot of times I do like to have a little ice in it just to kind of help it to cool off things a little bit. Well, you know, it doesn't really take away from the flavor. If anything, I almost think it enhances it. Isn't that crazy? I think it's actually bringing out a little bit more flavors and that I have no idea how to describe to you at all. But it's just different. It does. It tastes just a tad bit different than these others that don't have the big old ball of ice in it. Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. And the other cliche thing that people do, well, I don't know if it's cliche, but this is what you think of when you think of cognac or brandy. You have this bulbous glass, and you hold your hand under, you cradle it, and you warm it up. But you don't want to warm it up too much because the flavors and tastes might dissipate and evaporate too much, and you really don't. You sure as hell don't want it to evaporate your alcohol too. So any way you want to enjoy it, be it the bulbous balloon glass, be it the half-ass, almost not quite, sort of tulip shaped glass, or my favorite, the big ball of ice in a cocktail glass. Hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. I'm sorry I took up a shit ton of your time. Cheers.